This podcast is brought to you by Place Pros, commercial and investment real estate, and Nicotour.boutique, your one-stop shop for everything cool.
Hello, I'm here with Andrea Castaneda. I've seen your artwork all around town. You've been in galleries in New York City,
Miami,
Washington, D.C., Italy.
Yes.
I saw that. Milan, right?
Yes.
And what brings you here?
Well, I came here with my boyfriend, Ben, and so we decided to live here because it's a nice city, but bring me in the United States. I study in Georgia, Savannah.
Okay.
University Savannah College of Art and Design.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I wanted to go there too. Wait, let's take it back though. You're from Honduras. You were born there?
Yes.
And when did you come to the States?
So I came to study to the States in 2014.
How old were you?
I was like 24.
Okay.
No, 22. It was a long time ago. I'm 32 now.
Okay. Okay, so you've been here for about 10 years?
No, like I went back and forward.
From Honduras to the States?
Yeah, back and forward. Yes, because school was just like a little bit expensive. So
Yeah. Oh, okay, so you went back and forth. What gave you the privilege to actually come to the States? Because I don't know much about Honduras, but because you were going to be a guest on the show, I started researching. Tell me about your life there. Was it hard?
In Honduras?
Yeah.
Well, it's like I travel a lot because my mom is a chemical engineer, so
Okay.
I live in Honduras like for 13 years, and we went to Mexico.
Okay.
Then we study over there. So in Honduras, yeah, it's tough because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful country,
I
but
saw that it was beautiful, but there was a lot of violent crime and
yeah,
like the highest murders of females.
yes. San Pedro Sula was one time was like the first city that has most crimes and violence, and it was hard because sometimes like it's scary to go out.
Yeah, it said you shouldn't go out at night. Is that how you felt?
Yeah, you feel like trapped sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you cannot walk in the streets.
So is it like gangs or is it just like mismanaged to the core?
So there's like gangs. They call it like the maras,
Okay.
and they are like the dangerous ones because in order to get into the maras, they have like the top people tell them, oh, you have to do like something bad to a random person in order to get in.
To get initiated into the gang.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what is it based off of? Is it drugs or just violence?
Like it's like a mix of everything.
A mix of everything.
Yeah.
Were you at all like affected by it personally?
Well, when I went to Mexico, I got how to say it, like robbed one time.
You got robbed in Mexico?
Yeah.
What part?
The name it was Polanco, Mexico City,
Okay.
and like I was walking in the streets, and someone like pointed me with something in my bag,
Yeah.
and then like they told me, "Oh, give me everything you have," and then I started crying, like so crying super bad because I was super scared, and the guy was like, give me everything," and I couldn't stop like crying.
Did you give him everything?
Like I tried, but then the guy saw I was taking so much long,
Yeah.
and I had like 30 pesos. That's like $1.
So not much.
Yeah. And in that time, I was like super. How do you say? Like zen. Like I didn't like very bohemian. I didn't like to have a cell phone. So he was like, "Give me your cell phone." I'm like, in my head, I don't have a cell phone.
The wrong person.
Yeah.
Okay. So I did read that you quoted saying that we will enjoy seeing some of your beautiful artwork produced from the mind of a survivor of a bleak land. Is that what you're talking about? Like when you talk about that, are you talking about Honduras or Can you talk about any surviving stories?
Oh, so
Because your artwork, to me, is very like ethereal, very storybook, very much from the imagination.
mhm.
Um, but when I'm reading your quotes, I'm like, whoa, she's gone through some stuff. And I know you've talked about bullying too, and coming
Yeah.
out of that. Can you share that with us?
Oh yeah, no, no problem. Because I think that like that's gonna help some people
Yeah.
to like, well, like, well, been suffering bullying all my life because I have like bipolar disorder and
What is that?
bipolar
Oh, you're
disorder,
bipolar. Okay.
and also I have autism.
Okay.
So that's make me be like a little bit different from everyone else.
Sure.
And so since I was little, I was like because of the autism, I was like out, like in the spectrum.
Yeah.
So like I was,
I'm so curious about autism too because A, it's not talked about enough.
oh
B,
yeah,
it's kind of like a new, whether it's new, to just hear about it more now these days. I think people want to know and recognize it. So you're saying that when you were young, you would just space out.
uh-huh.
What other symptoms, or like what do we see?
You can see like a change of behavior that like if you don't have something, you want something, and someone tells you no, you start like crying like a baby,
Okay.
or like you don't follow some rules because like it's a spectrum, so it's like different from everyone else.
Yeah, it's a big spectrum.
So like some of them doesn't like music, for example. Like music affect me sometimes because it made me like put me like anxious,
Yeah.
and then like when I, it make me wanna like drink a beer or something.
Really?
so
Does it depend what music? Like if you're listening to punk rock, you get the anxiety, your heart
yeah,
beating,
no.
versus like Bob Marley, does it chill you out?
No, like it depends. So yeah, it depends on the mood, but like every song make me like beat my heart, and I don't like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, so it's like different because like sometimes I'm like super out, like I can stay like just thinking in one thing, and when I'm like I like when I'm thinking at all, I'm just like space out totally.
Yeah.
Like this.
Like when someone's talking to you,
Yeah,
you have
sometimes.
trouble like following along.
Yeah, sometimes I have.
You go into
so-
your own mind.
Yeah, so if like I'm out, you're like, Andrea, pay me attention. I'm like, oh,
Uh.
yeah, we're gonna be back.
So I bet school was hard.
Yeah, it was
For those
super hard.
reasons.
Yeah, it was super hard. Like, and yeah, that's why they bully me because I was like super different, and because of the bipolar disorder, I was like crying all the time. I get angry and get in trouble all the
Yeah.
time. I get exposed. Not like I get kicked out one time from the school.
You did?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was super rebel. I like the director of the school, like because I always had like trouble like following like
The curriculum or the rules?
the classes. Like I was like if it's biology, I was like super slow. If math, super, like in every class, it's taking me like
Right.
so much. It take me like a while to learn stuff, and the director told me, "Oh, you don't deserve to be in school," and then like I just tell her something bad because
Yeah.
she told me that.
Yeah.
And then like she was like, "Oh, so you won't be in the school anymore," and then she just let me do like the tests and some homework so I can pass
The school without being there anymore. Were you like disruptive, or were you just not? I mean, I think some kids don't belong in a school setting at all. Would you say you were one of those kids?
Well, like I did have friends. I did was like social somehow, but like putting attention to the school, it was super hard.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that you found art sort of relieving?
Yes, I think that was like relieving because
There's no rules with art.
Yeah, like done it since I was a little kid, like with my sister and like my dad. Like always, like we painted all the time.
Yeah.
So I never stopped it. Actually, like I wanted to be a psychologist, and my mom and my dad told me, "No, Andrea, you're a painter. You're an artist. You should study
Really?
that." Yeah.
So you've been painting. I mean, your work is so great. Can we take a look at some of it, Jesse? My favorite painting of yours is the chimp with the butterflies coming out. That one. Yes. Can you tell me about this one?
Oh well, that's interesting. So when I went to the zoo, like 4 years ago, no, like 3 years ago to Washington D.C., I saw that in one part of the zoo there was like the monkey, the chimpanzee, the gorillas, and then I saw them like super sad, and I was about to cry because they look like really sometimes like they look like humans, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And all the animals, like I don't know, I don't want to talk bad about zoos.
No, but there's plenty to say about zoos. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah. And well, the thing is that like I saw their eyes were like crystallized of like pain, and like they literally they look like they were like in the floor, like all dirty, and then I say like I'm gonna represent these chimpanzees as kings, as light, so people can see their eyes and see like the pain they have, and
you did a beautiful job with this one.
And the butterflies are like freedom, and the crown is like all animals like deserve to be treated like kings, like queens,
and have the freedom. I also noticed a lot of your artwork has this very deep blue in it. You see it in a bunch of your pieces. The Maryland has blue behind it. And there's different ways that you paint. There's the one with the child sitting on the chair. And I mean, like all of these have this blue background sort of behind them. Is that something that you even like realize that you do, that you use this certain blue all the time?
Yes, I like the water, the ocean.
Okay.
So it's like a representation of the water, because like when I grew up in Honduras, like the beach was 15 minutes away.
Okay.
But the good one was 30 minutes away. So like I grew up like in the water environment, so
it gives you peace.
Yeah, it gives me peace, and also like when it's at night, like a little bit of intensity, because I'm from Latin America, and like we're like very expressive. Absolutely. You know, like very dramatic.
Yeah.
I like to add like some drama to my artwork.
Yeah, yeah. It is very dramatic, but in a good way. And some of it's very soft, and other things are very like loud in your face. There's like a balance to your pieces. Do you think some of the more like when you're depicting children or teddy bears, was that in the past and now you're doing more of these like, you know, like I saw one with glasses like the ones you're wearing on your head today. It's more like pop culture or like party fun. Have you gone through phases?
Oh yeah. So it's like depends on the humor. In the humor, I feel like sometimes I feel like in peace, like a child. Some other times I feel like I want to go to party.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a lot of like intensity in my heart.
What do you do with that? Because I mean, I could feel very intense sometimes, and there's different ways I think people like emote that or kind of relieve themselves of that. Is it through your painting that you do that?
Yeah, through my paintings, and well, sometimes like I write, I forget it. it's through my paintings, or sometimes like I take pictures
Mm-hmm.
for like Instagram. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, see,
I saw you have a very unique fashion sense too. You
uh,
know, you're wearing wings sometimes, or your look is very artistic. Do you have fun with it? I mean, definitely have fun with it, but what is your process like getting dressed every day?
well, like I also like with my mood, like sometimes I don't know. When I'm in an art exhibition, I like to like pop out. I like to like
Yeah.
to look very how to say, like a little bit like my paintings have like glitter, or like details.
Yeah, like a larger than life. Jesse's gonna pull some up here.
Oh yeah, that's like colorful. It's like a representation of my painting, but with my clothes.
Yeah.
And
Where do you get these things?
like Amazon.
You got them on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon. Like I don't go to the mall anymore. Just like Amazon Prime now.
Okay. That's really cool. So you like to make a spectacle when your gallery openings happen.
Yeah.
So you've been in the Derek Gore's art gallery around here, and
Yeah.
I actually saw your work down the street. There's a new spa there.
Yeah, the Zen Gallery,
Mm-hmm.
but and also I'm in L Gallery and Strawbridge Gallery.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like in, but right now there is not. Sometimes when Derek Gorge has like open calls for artists, like I'm in his gallery, but now I'm like in L Gallery,
Mm-hmm.
in the Zen Gallery, and Strawbridge Gallery, and yeah, those
So
three.
you're like a super go-getter. What are you aiming for next?
Well, like I'm planning to keep, well, my plan in short term is going to Art Basel next year, because this year I was gonna go, but I need to get more prepared.
Okay.
I'm having a solo show in El Gallery on February, so everyone is invited.
Oh, great.
Uh-huh.
February. Do you know the exact date?
It's the first Friday of the month.
First Friday. Ugh, that's
Uh-huh.
a tongue twister. First
So-
Friday in February.
Uh-huh.
You'll have an art gallery at the O Gallery. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, El Gallery.
It's like on the other side of
of Derek Gorge Gallery.
Derek Gore's gallery, right? Cool. You're gonna have a solo show. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm having a solo show.
Do you have enough work for that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, I paint every day. Like, even though, like, if I go to the movies, for example, from 8 to 10 p.m., 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., I go back and paint. Like,
Are you a night owl?
I'm a night owl. Like, it depends. Like, I paint every day.
Every single day.
So, like, it's like if I wake up, when I wake up, I paint. When I clean the house, like I say, oh, I have to paint at least before I clean the house.
Do you have a studio in your house, or do you go somewhere else to paint?
No, I have a studio in my house.
In your house.
And sometimes I go and paint like outside. Sometimes I go to the beach and paint. Sometimes we have a lake in our complex
Mhm.
apartments. So I go out and paint, and I see the dogs and the turtles, and I'm just painting.
Paint those. So you mentioned your boyfriend. Do you guys live together?
Yeah, we live together.
Okay.
Yeah,
How long have you been with him?
we have been together since 2019. Yeah,
Oh wow. So right before COVID.
yeah, right before COVID. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I was 28. I was super young. I was in my 20s.
Yes,
Oh, I'm
I
32
know.
now.
I know we're
I
all
need-
aging.
Yeah, I need Botox now.
So how's that going?
Pretty good. Like, we have been working on, like having a relationship is like working every day, So
Yeah.
like we are people that we know our mistakes, and we try to fix them every time.
Yeah.
So like we both of us try to have like a good uh, environment.
Mm-hmm.
Because, for example, like I have bipolar disorder, so in the beginning I wasn't take how do you say it, medicine.
Yeah, you
So
weren't taking your medication.
because and so sometimes they were like like crying too much or like screaming too much.
Yeah,
So bipolar disorder, for some people that doesn't know, it's like drastically change from humor. You cannot control it because some serotonin and dopamine, you don't have it in
yeah,
your brain.
it depletes.
Uh-huh. And it affects your how do you say it, like,
Well, it affects you and the people around you.
and the people around you. And so if you have it, you have to get like how do you say, subscription?
A prescription.
Prescription.
You have to get medication to help you sort of regulate those imbalances.
Yeah, so like he didn't tell me to have to take them. I decided to take them. So
Was it your first time getting on medication?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, it was my first time.
So like you guys met, you showed him your true colors,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Hey, maybe you should do this."
No, I decided.
You
He
decided.
told me no. He thought it was like a Latino thing.
Is he is he Latino as well?
No, he's from Virginia.
Oh, okay.
He likes, like, I don't know. He said that he's a country boy.
Okay. Country boy.
Yeah, he likes country music, and he's like to say, "Yeehaw."
What does he do for a living?
He's a programmer, but he's very smart. He's a genius.
A computer programmer?
Yeah, but he's a super mega genius because, like, I see him like working with his coworkers, and he finishes the work like in 3 hours, and the other ones take like 9-8 hours. So then he doesn't know what to do with his time when he finishes work, and then he just go to the pool. And sometimes he has meetings in the pool with the floater and drinking the
Living
beer
the life.
and having a meeting. And he's like, "Oh yeah."
Is he working for one of these big companies around here?
No, he works online.
Online.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. Oh, I should have said that. He's gonna kill me.
That's okay.
Man, yeah.
Oh, we all do that post-COVID, right? We have more liberties with our time because we're not showing up at offices anymore. And, you know, instead of twiddling our thumbs in front of a computer, when our work is done, we're free to go in the pool and take that meeting. I think it's fine.
Yeah, no, he loves to go to the beach, to the pool. And so one times, like, he wanna text me, but like I prefer to stay home and paint.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
you a homebody?
And no, just when I paint.
Just when you paint?
Yeah, no, I like to be out all the time, but I can't because I have to paint.
Yeah. Where do you go when you do need to break out?
Well, I like to go to pineapples.
Yeah, you do. Well, how long have you been in this area again? Did you say 10
Um,
years or just in the States about 10 years?
No, in Melbourne I have been like 1 year and like 3 months.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you've made quite an impact in that last year and 3 months. I mean, yeah, you can't go anywhere without seeing your artwork up somewhere.
Yeah, no, I knock doors.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, so I think that is important, like sometimes people just like stay like this and like wait for opportunities. I'm like, no, man. Like, I see many artists that like they just like say, I want to be a famous artist, I want to be outside, and they're waiting for someone to come magically and like expose them in the artwork.
Right.
No,
Like,
it's-
oh, you're the one that we've been waiting for. But it doesn't work that way, right?
No, it doesn't work that way. It's like you knock a few doors and then other doors open,
Yeah.
and then you have to, after other doors open, you go forward and then knock another door and then some other door. So it's like that, knocking by knocking and knocking, and they start like opening.
Would you say that's how you got your solo exhibit?
No, well, it's like in the gallery that we all have the chance to have like a solo show.
Well, a lot of artists don't feel that way. They feel like maybe they're not worthy of it. They're not prepared. Like, can you share how you got your own solo exhibit like how many paintings does that require, and like how was your first meeting with the gallery owner? Was it intimidating? Like how did you do it?
No, like I changed my mood, like, and then I'm like, I if I always feel that you don't have to be shy, even though you are shy, because I'm shy, you
Mhm.
know, like really, I'm super shy. But like when it's about my career, my job, like I change my face and I have to say like I'm gonna go for opportunities, and doesn't matter, and I have to change my attitude. Like so, like when I went to L Gallery at first, I text them, and then I went to had a meeting with Barbara Smithers. I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Okay. Barbara.
Barbara, and then she liked my work. Then like I had and then like they have a meeting the other artists to see if they like my work.
Oh, okay. So
Uh,
that gallery is run by artists.
yeah, so we all pay for a space.
Oh, okay.
So like I have my work, like I have like paintings over there. So in L Gallery, you wanna go and see my art. It's an L Gallery in El Galley. What's the number of El Galley? 14.
I'm not the address.
Uh-huh.
I think everybody knows where that is.
Okay, El
We
Galley.
can pop it on too. um,
So
that's wonderful. So you just went in there, you put your artist mask on, and you got yourself a wall there.
yeah, yes, but they had to do a meeting first in order to let me in.
Yeah,
So
they approved you.
Yeah, they approved me. So thank you.
Well, it wouldn't have happened if you wouldn't knock down that door, right?
Yeah.
And so how did you get from being approved to having a solo exhibit?
So like every artist that is in the gallery, they have a chance to have a solo show.
Okay, so it's part of the
Yeah, it's
membership.
in the membership. But also I have been in Fifth Avenue. I had like a solo show in Fifth Avenue.
Yeah.
Like in a space with a few paintings.
Cool. Was that recently?
No, that was last year.
Last year.
Uh-huh.
So when you first got here, you're like, I'm taking over Fifth Avenue.
Yeah, no, I saw Fifth Avenue. Like,
On in Indy Atlantic.
Yeah, Fifth Avenue Gallery is in El Galley, but it was
Oh. Okay.
it was before in the Atlantic.
Oh, that's why it's still called Fifth Avenue. Got
But
it.
it's one of the it's a great gallery. Like they don't accept whatever artist. So I'm like, thank you.
You got in. I
Yeah.
mean, your work is incredible. It
Uh-huh.
really is. I
Uh-huh.
mean,
Thank you so much.
yeah, absolutely. So what are you gonna surprise us with in the solo? Are you gonna have new work there?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have new work. I'm designing some clothes with my paintings. It's
Really?
gonna be a fashion show too.
That's amazing.
Some hats. I'm gonna paint some hats too, and some like more dramatic paintings, like some more drama over there.
Can you
know.
reveal like a little bit about the themes? Is it? I mean, so you've done children. We've seen you do like animals, and we've seen you do like really strong females. Yeah. I feel like that's, like this one, Let's Party.
Oh yeah, I like to party.
What do you do when you party?
Well, I like to dance. I like to be gathered with all my friends, and I just talk about like spiritual things, energetic things. So that's like my main conversation. They're talking about spiritual stuff,
Yeah.
about like energy, auras, connections, chakras.
Astrology, all that stuff.
Yeah, so like I like that. So when I'm with my friends, we like get deep in conversations. So I like that to go out and talk about and discover. Last time I I met a medium, and that was like the most amazing thing that ever happens to me because
You met a medium here?
yeah.
Do you remember her name?
Oh, she told me to don't tell.
Oh, don't tell. Okay.
Yeah,
Can you reveal what she said to you though?
Oh, now it's gonna be. Well, I connected with my cousin that he passed away,
Really?
and she said that it's like my guardian angel.
Oh,
And his name
that's
is
wonderful.
Adrian, and I love you so much. I'm saying in public right now, Adrian. Oh man, sorry.
It's okay, huh? So she was able to connect you with Adrian, your cousin.
Yeah, that he passed away.
Amazing. Did he have a message for you?
Yeah, that she told me that he said that he's proud of me,
Yeah.
and I will go far.
You will go far.
Yeah, and also with my best friend that she passed away too. He connected me with her, Jessica, and
Wow.
so it was very interesting, like, and then I was so intrigued, I was asking her question, hey, blah blah blah.
Yeah. I mean, amazing when you can
Yeah.
sit next to a medium and,
Uh-huh.
all your past loved ones are just trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And also I met like a shaman girl that like she like cures people. If you have a problem, she put your hand, and
Here in town,
yeah.
can you reveal her name or no?
I don't know if she's gonna get mad, but I can say her name.
I mean, yeah, I don't usually see shamans in this town, but I imagine they're not like dressed like you would imagine.
No,
They just
she's-
look like normal people.
Actually, she dressed kind of like me.
Okay.
We have like a similar style.
Okay.
No, her name is Brian, and well, it's a cool shaman. But like that's like that type of people I like to hang out with.
Yeah.
You know?
Where are you finding these people?
I just asked to the universe, please give me people that because to give me that spiritual because I like to talk with about stuff like that. So
Yeah.
sometimes I just how to say I just ask to people, hey, do you like spiritual stuff? Someone doesn't.
That's your pickup line?
Yeah, that's my pickup line. If they don't like it, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we got nothing to talk about here. Moving on.
Yeah.
That's funny. Have you been to Aquarian Dreams?
No.
It's on Beachside. They have really cool classes there with like sound bowls and the lady there, Sherry, super cool. I joined like a meetup and we met up every week and we discussed like a different thing in spirituality. I mean, we had a week where we learned about the auras and we learned about the chakras and we learned about healings, modalities and stuff. So that's right up your alley.
Oh my
You should
God,
go check it
yes.
out.
Can you write it for me?
Yeah, I'll give you the information after the show.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it sounds like you would belong there too.
Oh yeah, I would love that.
So are you always asking the universe for things? Is that something that you practice all the time?
Well, yes.
Yeah. Are you religious too or not really?
No, yeah, I believe in God. Like my family is Catholic, but like I respect all religions. I believe in like every religion have like one purpose, like respect every human being, and sometimes like I like to meet people from other religions. Actually, one of my best friends, she's from Saudi Arabia,
Oh wow.
and she's Muslim, and she's amazing. And she talks me about her religion, how it is, and she's a great person. And as I have another friend that she's from India, and she's talking about like her life and stuff like that. So, like I like to learn and be around people from
All walks of life. Yeah.
yes.
What do you learn from them?
Like their traditions, their customs are like very different.
Yeah.
You know that their behaviors also are different. Actually, like another good friend that I have, like she's from China. She always tell me, Andrea, you're so loud. because because when I was studying in Savannah, the first people I started to hang out was with like Asian people, like Chinese, Koreans, and a few Japanese. And at the beginning they liked me. I was like, "Oh, Andrea, you're super funny," blah blah blah. So then, like, I invite them to my house to have like a gathering, a party,
Yeah.
and they told me, "Where is the food?" And then, "What do you mean, where is the food? Like, there's the drinks."
I'm not catering. I'm just throwing a party.
But they told me no, but because in their culture they make food
Yeah.
to in a gathering.
To invite people in, you have to have food and the drink.
Yeah, but in Latin America and Mexico, you have just a drink
Just
and
a drink.
some chips.
Yeah.
And then like the next day they were like, "Oh, Andrea, you make a bad party."
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, "What a bad party?"
But that's just as
We
rude.
were drinking and having fun.
Yeah.
And but
My gosh. You got called out like a sim or something.
yeah. No, but it's what was the question? I forget it. I don't know.
Oh, like if you've learned anything from being around all these different cultures.
Yes. So then I learned that like that I had to be more like learn a little bit before of the cultures before like I make a move, because I can't, like people can get offended.
Yeah.
Or,
And you're not unknowingly,
Uh-huh.
doing something that they see
yeah.
differently. Yeah.
Also, I learned in the United States that people something is good, because in Latin America, as you know, that we don't say no exactly. We are not very straightforward.
Right. We
Uh-huh.
beat around the bush a lot. Yep.
And in the United States, more straightforward. And I learned to be like that, because before people were telling me like, "Oh, do you like that?" I'm like, "Yes, I like it." And in my head, we're like, "No,
No, I
that's
hate it."
horrible."
So you found your voice.
But now it's like people tell me, "Hey, do you like that?" I'm like, "No, I don't." So I learned to say no, So it's on this head. It's a good thing, because like before, I remember that when I started, when I was in Savannah, I just hang out with people from all other countries, because I was having like English classes.
Yeah.
So my main friends were like from foreigners.
So that you guys were practicing together. I
S-
see.
And then like I couldn't but then when I moved with my boyfriend,
Did he bring you here to this area? Your boyfriend?
no, to Virginia.
Oh, to Virginia. You moved.
So I was living with him and his mother.
Okay.
No, with his mother. No, first with him, and then then when was coronavirus, we moved with his mom.
Yeah.
So because it was like we thought that we are gonna die. I don't know.
Yeah. Everybody thought we were gonna die.
I'm like,
How was that living with the boyfriend's mom? Did that
Oh.
go well or not?
Oh no, she's an angel. Like she's like a
Oh, okay.
living angel. Mary Jane, I love you.
Shout out to Mary Jane. So she made it all.
And then my mom
Good.
too, because my mom's gonna get mad. Mom, Carla.
Is she still in Honduras?
No, she lives in Mexico.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, she's gonna visit me the 26th and gonna spend Christmas with me.
Oh, lovely.
And Ben's mom, too, is coming. And
Have they met?
Yeah, they met. They met
It's
before.
all good.
Yeah, no, like.
And did he put a ring on it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're engaged.
Yeah. It's supposed to be in this finger, but I have.
Yeah, sometimes they do that. That's why
Yeah.
I don't wear mine.
and I take it because I thought I was gonna lose my finger, so I don't wanna lose it.
No, it gets dry because the soap gets underneath, and
Really?
I mean, I think so.
No, this one too.
Yeah, see,
No way.
it's a son of a bitch.
No, this is the hand that I work with.
Well, yeah, I mean, as an artist, I just ended up taking it off.
What was the point again?
Oh, I was just wondering if they were getting along, and I noticed you were wearing a diamond ring, and so the next question is, when's the wedding?
Um, well, we're still figuring about it.
Yeah.
But when is it? I'm gonna invite you guys.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, you're gonna have like a mix of American Honduran party.
Yeah.
It's gonna be loud.
Do you think you'll throw it here? Yeah, with food. Don't forget the food.
Yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be fun.
But no plans soon, like not in the next year or anything.
Yeah, maybe next year. Yeah.
Okay, but you don't have a date or
No.
but you want to do it in the area?
Yes, in Melbourne. Yeah.
Do you have any venues in mind?
I don't want to give advertisement. They have to pay me for the advertisement.
There you go. There you go. Have you tried on any wedding dresses yet?
I saw one in Amazon.
On Amazon. You're not gonna go local.
Oh man, no! I give you like free advertising to Amazon.
Oh yeah, a lot
Pay
of
me.
Yeah. You need a free dress from Amazon, please.
Yes, Amazon Prime.
Will you do like a traditional white, or are you gonna go Andrea on it and just make it your own thing?
So my plan is like kind of like mix a traditional white, but no one will choose, so we are connected with the earth.
Yes.
So that's
Okay,
my
so
in the
barefoot,
beach,
maybe yeah.
barefoot, like some like I would like to bring some like Caribbean music,
Yeah.
That would be like
Some steel drums, maybe.
yes, that would be super cool, and everyone dancing.
I could see it now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got some time to plan that. What else for the future for you?
Well, like I would love to put my gallery in the future.
You want your own gallery?
Yeah, I want my own gallery.
Okay.
I wanna keep going, putting my work out there in different galleries.
You're doing a great job on that.
With an artist, we were building this online gallery that we support, like Honduran's artists.
Oh, nice.
So we're building that. Like it's going slow, but it's like yeah, we already like built like the website and everything.
Do you want to tell the viewers what the name of it is, or maybe next time?
Yeah, no, MC Gallery.
MC Gallery. Okay, and that'll support Honduran artists.
Yeah, that's support Honduran artists, also other artists from other parts of the world. But we're gonna start with Honduran's artists.
Sure.
In Honduras, we have the art of fine art is the people support it a lot.
Okay.
So
there's an art scene over there.
Yeah, there's like a big art scene over there.
Cool.
Well, not like big, but like there's a lot of painters over there.
Oh my gosh, I would have never known that.
Yes, and muralists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's and also I wanna go soon. I wanna show more in Honduras too. I wanna show more in Europe too.
Yeah.
And go back to New York I've been in Miami too. Actually, I lived in Miami too, and I've been in some galleries over there.
Yeah. So you're ready to go back, make more art, make a statement.
Yes.
Do you have any parting advice for your fellow artists to,
well,
go get what they want?
Yes.
'Cause you seem to be pretty good at that.
Well, like keep practicing. Like like life is tough. Like we all have problems in life, and even though you have problems, keep working in your dreams, because it's hard. And nobody tells that. Everybody, when people want to give an advice, they just tell, keep working hard, you're gonna make it, you have just to fight with, and they don't tell you the hard part, that life, that is super hard to do it. Like I have to paint a lot, I have to work a lot, my back hurts. I had to get more strength.
And then juggling that with like your emotions and
yeah. And it's like a sacrifice. In order to go to your dreams, you have to make a lot of sacrifices. Like I have to paint, and sometimes I can't go out.
Yeah.
I have to, if I have a due time when I have commissions. Sometimes I don't paint what I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I have to pay the bills.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, so like work hard, like even though you don't feel the mood or you don't feel like inspired, just going. Like sometimes like I don't feel the mood and I'm crying like.
And, and what gives you the strength to sort of, put on your persona, like you were saying, and start knocking on those gallery doors?
So it give me that's how do you say it? What after the after what happened, what I received, the result, yeah,
of what you're doing.
Yeah.
It pays off.
Yeah, that pays off. Is like wow, look, when I'm in the gallery and I wear my super outfit, and it took me so long to make the painting, I'm like with my wings, I'm like, man, yeah, this is worth it. And then
You did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did it.
So you recognize that even though it's challenging to paint, to get up some days, to go knock on people's doors, you've seen your success and you felt it enough to be able to just keep going.
Yes.
Well, I commend you. That's wonderful, and I think you're an inspiration to all artists everywhere.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your story and your thoughts with us, and come back whenever you want to talk about your next showing. We'd love to hear you, and we'd love to get to know you a little bit more.
No, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Andrea.
You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
And I want to say hi to my family, that say a little bit hi to my mom, to my dad, to my sister, to my brother. So yeah.
Hello, everybody, and come see her solo exhibit in February at the O'Galley Gallery.
And also, if you want to follow my my website and my social media, I'm like Andrea Castaneda Castro.com, and my Instagram is Andrea Castaneda Art.
Amazing. Thank you so much. You're so brave for sharing your story.
So
We'll see you again another time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
To be a sponsor or nominated guest, hit us up on the socials. Until next time, bye!